Hey guys, a very beautiful morning and afternoon and evening to you all. Welcome back to our beautiful channel. My name is Nasto. Thank you so much guys for the love and support. Before we even continue, let me get in the chicken so that we can hey, the gate is open, so that we can also open for the dogs so that they can also enjoy. Shh. They can also enjoy the outside environment. Yeah, this is home. As I said, my name is Nasto. If you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button. The rains just stopped. That's why you're seeing we are having lots of water everywhere. I don't know how much I love the rainy season. Yeah, although it comes with some disadvantages, but always the advantages are always more. Yeah, and the number one disadvantage that we are also supposed to be fixing at our home here is actually this gate. The biggest problem that I did during the installation of this gate, I was not around. Sorry. Yeah, I was not around when they were installing, so unfortunately we did a very big mistake, which is really costing us a lot. As you know, or as we've been talking most of the time, yeah, my home is situated in a slopey area. So sometimes, or when it rains, we usually have like a lot of water in the compound here and there. So even the gate area is usually affected so much. So we are about to pull down our gate and reinstall it better, because you see guys, this is what we are going through. You can't even see the rail. So here there is a line, you see here where I'm touching, there's a rail passing this way which goes all the way. So even if I open the gate right now, it gets stuck, you see. So this is the problem. This is the also disadvantage of sometimes having a sliding gate. I think it is something that you also have to reconsider. For those people who are putting sliding gates, yeah, think twice. It's a good gate, but if installed in a wrong way, trust me, it can cost you a lot. And also I've realized that it's also good if you have two separate gates. Maybe your main gate, which you open maybe once in a while, and then a smaller gate that can allow easy movement of people in and out. So unfortunately for us, since we have a motorbike, it forces us to open the gate maybe like most of the time, and also passing the wheelbarrow, sometimes it's a challenge. So we are forced to just use the bigger gate. But if I knew earlier, but also we are not that late. So one day in future, I believe we'll put maybe a smaller gate somewhere here, so that we can also prevent this one from being destroyed. So the problem with the rail gate is that this rail has to be clean all the time, and also you have to grease it. But during the rainy season, it's a bit hectic or hard for us to do the greasing, because here I wish the whole gate was like this. Then we won't be facing any problems. You see here, at least we are seeing this, I don't know how it's called, this rail. Yeah, this one, it's called, I think, a rail. Raili. In Swahili we call it raili. So maybe it's a raili, something like that. So here you see a place like here, sand is full. Yeah, sand is full here. You see, all this place has been affected by sand. You see, our rail is inside, the gate can't even move. So yeah, don't worry guys about my hands. You know, here in the village you just find ways of surviving, because also we have to open the gate. You see, like all the mud has really affected our gate. So I'm planning today morning I brought an electrician who is going to fix for us this problem. Hopefully it's going to be over. The problem is also we don't have like electricity. The solar that we have cannot run the welding machine. Also the generator has told us that it's small, so maybe we might need also to hire maybe something like a generator to help in fixing this gate. So what we want to do is to raise. So I'm going to buy the whole rail, this one. We're going to buy a new one. Yeah, we're going to buy a new one so that we fix the gate properly. Yeah, also this metal that we put here, you also have to check very well with the person installed or rather making for you a gate. They have to try and get at least a heavy gauge gate. I know this one will take like a day to fix, because we'll start maybe work very early in the morning. Yeah, very early in the morning. So let me just wash my hands first. Yeah, it's not dirty water, it's just rainwater mixed with sand. Yeah, so we're going to get the rail very early in the morning. We start the work. We want at least to raise this gate. So what you're going to do, you see that top part, we are going to cut it and extend the gate at least a bit high, and then we'll see how to balance it so that also it can be sliding. Yeah, this is a problem that sometimes you experience. I've also been walking around the border town. I've been seeing most of the people with this type of gates, they do this kind of repairs. You see a place like this, there's a rail but you can't even see it, you see. So this is the challenge of having a home sometimes. Yeah, this is the biggest challenge of this type of gate. There are those that are open just like this. I believe they also have their own problems. Also this one, if installed in the right way, you will never see this kind of challenges. So what is supposed to be done? It's supposed to have like an A design down here. So here was supposed to be raised like this and then slanting again like this. So even if the water comes or the soil, it won't be able to get on top of that rail. Yeah, that's what we are going to redo again, so that it can be easy for us to just slide open the gate. You see, like right now, I'm struggling with it. I'm really struggling with it. So sometimes if you use like a lot of force, you might end up breaking the rails, or the gate maybe coming out of its line. So that's the problem, but I know we will fix it. It's our first time building a home or owning a home like this, so it also comes with its challenges, its lessons, and we take them positively, so that one day when maybe someone asks for ideas, maybe how did you do this, at least you tell him the mistakes that you did, and also how they can solve the challenges. It's raining seriously, you see. We are having stagnant water all over, and I'm wondering where this water is coming from. This one, hey, seems like a lot of water is also running from this top area. Yeah, we are experiencing the rainy season, which is one of the best seasons in our village here, because at least we are sure that food is going to be in surplus. The cows are going to enjoy. At least we're going also to harvest enough water. Good news, our underground water tank is past 3/4 full. So we also measured the lid. We're going also to fix that. Yeah, a home takes a lot. So if someone tells you that in a home the repairs are never ending, don't doubt them, because every single morning you wake up, you find there's something to do, there's this to fix, there's this to fix. Like today, we were doing our outdoor store, or our outdoor mini kitchen, because I realized that we have a lot of things, a lot of timbers that remained, a lot of materials that remained, that sometimes I usually rained out here. So I came up with an idea of seeing how best we can keep them in a good place. So I'm going to be taking you in so that you can see what we've built today. And also, guys, we have some very good news. For those who know, we've been helping my sister, my elder sister, to build her home, and finally we are going to have some very good news. Very good. I'm so much excited to also share with you. So it's been raining. Yesterday it rained, today also it rained. That's why you're seeing these water remains. Yeah, hopefully maybe in, let me say, in 5-10 years to come, we won't be having things like this on our roads. Maybe the roads will be well built, Maybe this one will also be tarmacked. Yeah, maybe street lights along this way. Yeah, those are the dreams that we are trying to dream of, so that we can also transform this area into a better space. Yeah, the challenge that we have now is out here. Out here, I'm looking for a way to dispose this, because it's been raining. So even like burning them is a problem, because sometimes it begins to rain very early in the morning. Yeah, this is a lot of dirt. You know, sometimes we clean the home to remove all this. So, and I'm also really avoiding draining them into the river. So maybe I'm going to get a tuk-tuk tomorrow, so that we carry them all and throw them at our dump site, because at the village market we also have a place for the county government where at least garbage like this can be dropped, and then it's taken to the other place, so that we can also clear this area. I realized that now water has made a very big hole here, you see, where the water is stagnating, and this is not good for a home, because you know, also the outer look of a home tells a lot about how the inside looks. So I want out here to be very clean, very appealing, just like inside is. Yeah, I want to open here for this water at least to flow, because I'm seeing it somehow struggling. Yeah, so let it just flow. I don't know if it will pass. I'm seeing it's sieving through. I think it will find just a way of going. You know, at least this one we are trying to reduce the pressure. We are trying to reduce the pressure of how water goes through our tunnel here. If you leave it just open and bare, it's usually a challenge. Yeah, it washes everything, and then we don't want it to be blocking like this tunnel over here. Hey, Mabere just arrived. Wa mwisho. Liam is the last. Is the last to be dropped. How are you, my brother?
Good.
Yes. How is work?
That's so good.
No sweater.
I forgot it at home.
Oh, nice.
Guys, welcome to Nasto YouTube channel.
Yes.
I'm Mabere Musa here.
Yeah.
I'm at work, you can see, and Liam is back from school.
What's up?
Now,
Yeah.
So I'm going to finish for the other trip.
Okay, the other trip.
Yeah.
The last trip.
Yeah, but you switch off the camera, behind the camera.
Yeah, he wants to tell me something behind the camera. Okay. Yeah, so we just sorted with my cousin. Yeah, he has a YouTube channel also, guys. It's called Mabere Musa. You can go check him out. So Liam just got back from school, so I have to sort him out and see maybe what he will be eating. Yeah, because at least I know how nimekulia kitabu mzuri. I know how it feels. You know, sometimes when a kid comes from school, at least it's good that they eat something, maybe some tea, maybe just something, because you don't know how long or whether they ate food during lunchtime. Yeah. Endo alafu kuja sasa umsaidia mtoe nguo. Yeah. So this is home. Yeah. Actually, I'm also thinking of repairing this place. It's not really good. Yeah. It's bringing a bad shape to our home. Yeah. I think I'll get some it's called skimming powder. So the skimming powder that we used was somehow expired. I think that's why you're seeing it like this. And also, guys, some good news, very good news. Today I saw some birds enjoying the nests. I wish I can catch some in action, but I'll try my best to get you the footage maybe tomorrow or any other day. There's a bird actually there somewhere here. There's a bird there. There's a small bird. During the day there were very many here, so they were enjoying this. We had to put more food here for the birds. So this is the ones that chicken eat. Also, we tried to lure them in using this. Yeah, so it's only that they have been rained on. So the purpose is not to trap any birds, just to bring the nature closer to our home. That's why we are putting for them this food. So once maybe they are used to this place, then they'll be jumping also to this place. So we'll just be putting some drops maybe down here, so that when they are done eating this, they can also see this. So officially now, when they'll be used to this area, then we'll only be putting the food here and maybe a bowl of drinking water. Yeah, I'm so much excited. Yeah, there was a few birds, like 5, 6. So I know with the time they'll go and call even more. Aingia ndani, peleka bag ndani sasa. Sami akuja kubadilisha nguo, afu tupike chai tukunywe. Si ndio? Ama chipo? Ingia ndani. Yeah, you see, like this place also has become a mess. This powder from up here, this one you see here, this one is coming out. So it's good that you use the right skimming powder, because the other walls, like here, you'll see they're still in good shape. Yeah, so the only problem why we've not fixed this, the painting guys that did our home were from Tanzania, and I lost contacts. So finding the right person who knows like how to mix the colors or the paint is usually a very big challenge, because like I found this one, he told me he knows, he said, oh, this powder is good, let me just use it. And then after some time, you see what we are experiencing. But the other house is very good. I even bought paint. I even bought paint to repaint our house. But since we've not found the right guy, but tomorrow I'll just have to go to Tanzania. Also a good way of finding like a good mason. Before you start building your house, just walk around. For example, a house like this, if you find the masons, they're going on with their work, you just talk to them and say, hey, I also need something like this. Are you able? So for those, I found them in one of the banks in Tanzania. They were doing repairs and painting. So they did the whole painting of our house, even the tiles and everything. And a good thing, if you find like a good mason, he will also be telling you, hey, here you need to do this, here you need to do this. So they really helped me a lot, even in the design of the tiles and stuff. So the only challenge that we are facing is just this front area. Yeah, for them they did not do this place, because initially here it was not there, it was just flat. So we built it later because of the water that used to drip here. So we built it later, but then we are going to fix it, because down here you can see they did this, but it's still very okay. You see down here there is no problem that is experienced. Yeah, so I believe we will fix it with the time. Yeah, so what we were doing today, which I'm really impressed, I really also want to share with you guys. Today we were rearranging our outdoor store. Mpeleke ndani Sami. Endo mtoe nguo kwanza shule. Haya, endo mtoe nguo ya shule. Alafu kuje uone bike yako, sawa? Iko wapi? Haya, iko hapa. Nimekutunzia. Endo huko juu. Sasa nitakuwekea. Haya, endo toe uniform. Yeah, so welcome. So welcome to the new look of our store. Unfortunately, the lighting is not working, but our outdoor store, we've rearranged it into into something like I've been seeing in other countries, like maybe Europe, America. I've been seeing, especially in movies, how you guys maybe arrange your stores, like your working area. So let's start from this place. So today we even arranged our gumboots. So we designed this. So from tomorrow we are going to wash them, everything we are going to wash, so that only clean things are stored inside here. You see, like we did this for our gumboots. So after washing your gumboot, you come and put it here. You hang it on the nails like this here. So here, this is for the rake. You see, the rake now goes here. We keep it here. We also have this metal, I'm not sure of the name, it's kept there. We have the areas for holding our jembes like this. So if you want to remove, maybe you remove the gumboots. So this one will be for holding the jembes. You see also this one has been put here. We have also spaces for the spade. You see the spade. We have our hacksaw. You see. So if you, at least this arrangement will really help us a lot in not to lose like these items. So you'll be knowing after finishing work, just come and put your hacksaw here. So this is I'm not sure of the name, guys. What do we call this? Oh, it's called a file. Yeah, this one is called a file. So the main work of this is to sharpen pangas. Yeah, this one, or even knives, or the spade. Let me say the working tools. So we can use a file in sharpening your items. So after finishing to sharpen, it has this space. You just come and keep it here like this. The pliers, look at the pliers. We also have a place for the hammer here. So these are our tools. I've been gathering a few tools, but I'm also thinking of maybe one day if I can have like more, maybe the drilling machine, so that some things I can just be doing them myself without maybe calling someone. Designing just a few things. Yeah, so the slasher, it's also put here. This one is a jack. This is for our dogs. Yeah, it can also be kept maybe somewhere here. The panga also, you put it there nicely. Another slasher. The chains for our dogs. These are for during walking, when I go to walk with them. Yeah, another panga. Yeah, you see. So also up here, we also designed some shelves. Yeah, so these shelves also we are putting excess things. You see, like our chairs, we put them there. The basins, we have stored them there. The paint that we still have at home here, we also have now a space to keep them nicely here. So at least this will ease. It will really ease my work. Maybe sometimes I'm looking for a hammer, I don't know where to find it. At least we'll organize our home so that we can know where to find things in our place. Yeah. So also we have a duck, or it's called a turkey. Yeah, our turkey is down there, just lying on the eggs. It's almost hatching. I think maybe in a week or two we will be counting maybe our baby turkeys at home. So also for our bike, these are for Liam. Yeah, the guy also designed for me this place, you see. So you just come with your bike, you keep it here, simple like that. Also this one has another place to keep it. I've really loved the new arrangement. The new arrangement of Nasto. I think it will really help us a lot in organizing, and also it will reduce losing stuff. Like sometimes you're looking even for nails, you don't know where to find them. Sometimes you're looking even for a brush for paint, you don't know where to find it. Sometimes you're looking for even a panga, you don't know where to find it. But at least this way, so when someone maybe goes to the shamba after finishing, you wash your jembe nicely, you come and keep it here. And also it will make them last long. Especially the main reason why I've even built this is during this rainy season, a lot of construction materials are getting spoiled. For example, if you leave your panga or slash outside, after some times it gets corroded, then just sometimes even the soil can cover it and then it gets lost. Sami, kujiona kama unataka uhesabu? Mnahesabu? Yeah, I think. Vaa shati Liam, vaa shati. Ndio vaa shati. Usitembe hivyo kwa baridi baba. Shati na sweta Liam. Yeah, Liam vaa shati na sweta. Yeah. Liam doesn't have a shirt. So let me show my wife what we've done. Maybe she can also give us her reaction whether we did. Sami mpeleke ndani ya vangu. Ni mwenyewe ametoroka. Enda. Yeah, before you go in, check what we've done here and tell us whether we did a good job or a shady job.
A good job.
We've done a good job.
Yeah.
You see even where we are keeping our stuff.
A very good idea.
Yeah, very good idea. You know, most of our things were getting lost, and also we didn't have like a good storage area.
Yeah, at least maybe that house is now free.
Yeah. How was your day? How was the visiting day?
My day was fine.
Yes.
Yeah, though it has rained.
Yeah, it has rained a lot. You look good. From my mom.
Yeah, courtesy of your mom.
Yeah, you didn't.
They're very comfy.
Yeah, they're very comfy. Unlike the other ones, you will have really
struggled. But I realized
struggled.
if I could have worn the other ones,
Even the clay, the rain.
Also, in their school, it's very slopey.
Yeah, it's a slopey land.
Very slopey. You can even fall. Yeah, but anyway, how have you been here?
We've been good. I was just supervising this work and also arranging the storage area. So at least now all the working tools, once we are done with them, we keep them here. Yes. All right. Welcome in.
Thank you.
Hi. Anakuja? Yes. Nakoleo? Yeah, I think they want a spade to help in I don't know if there's a spade out there. So now sometimes it's very easy to remove. Wow. The store has officially started its work. Mkimaliza mnaosha na wheelbarrow pia mnaosha. Mkiziacha na mchanga zinaharibika. Yeah, I'm just telling them at least once they're done with the work, they should wash this here. Marhaba. Huyu mwingine bado anasoma? Yeah? Yeah. Sasa kwanza mtangoja kidogo. Nataka kwanza hii niiweke huko juu. Naona imekuwa mingi. Ama kesho muje mtusaidiane tuiweke huko. Muko, I'm telling them at least we have first to finish this and put it up there before we continue bringing in more sand, because it's becoming a lot here and we are not storing it nicely. I really love this one. This one they brought very good. Amwezi kama mnapata tu kama hii. Huu unatafuta kama hii sasa imekuwa mingi sana. Sasa sitaki hii sasa. Yeah, you see this one is very different from the other one. This one is clean. Kama mtu apati hii asikuwa analeta. Sawa? Yeah. Because sometimes when you give them work, sometimes they corner and bring for you the bad one. You see, this one is good quality. This one very good. You see, I believe when you guys can see the difference. This one is somehow yellowish. You see, yellowish. But if you look at this, hata hii anaweka mawe sana. Huyu kijana amekuwa mkora sasa. Hii yake hii hatutahesabu hii. Hii ameanza kuleta sasa mchanga mbaya. And you see, he's bringing out the one which is not even good. Has very big stones. Hii asihesabu leo. Yeah. Hii hesabini hii. Mwe mnaleta tu kama hii. Wacha Sami akuje. Peleka tu sahiyo niko hapa. Yeah. Mwe mnaleta hii mzuri ya yellow kama hii. Hata kama ni kidogo, afadhali kidogo lakini mzuri. Yeah, hata kama ni kidogo, hata kama ni wheelbarrow 5 mnaleta ama 10. Lakini safi kama hii. Yeah, just saying it's much better if sometimes they want to bring just a lot so that maybe they can wanaleta tu kama hiyo. Wengine mnauzia watu wa tipu. Yeah, sometimes maybe they don't care about the quality sand. They just want maybe to have very many wheelbarrows so that they can get a lot of money. Yeah, I give them the work of bringing sand here, but sometimes they just collect so that the wheelbarrows are full. So if you don't supervise your work, you'll find they start cornering and maybe bring bad sand. Leta kitabu. Yeah, so he wants to count and then we can do the payment. So we've been gathering sand. Actually today I was also struggling trying to pick this one and put it up here. I did from here up to this place. So that's why I'm telling them at least tomorrow they should stop from bringing, so that first we bring that one from that side and also this one, we pile it up here, because it's going also to be like a lot, and then now like recollecting it is going to be a problem for us, or rather for me. So first we need to gather it, put it in one place, because you see, like the rain, when it rains maybe at night, like it washes again the sand all the way down. So we are doing like zero work. So at least we have first to wait, gather the ones that we brought, we put it in one place, and then we continue. Yeah, so he's bringing the book so that they can count how many wheelbarrows, and then we can. Hiyo ni safi sana. Nikiwa mnapata kama hiyo hata 20 tu kila siku iko sawa, kuliko mlete mingi asi mzuri. You see this is very good. I've really loved this, so I'm just trying to encourage them. It's much better, at least even 10, because they sell a wheelbarrow at $50, you can imagine. So 10 of them, that's like $5, which is around 600 there. So I think that's enough for a young man. Yeah, at least $5 a day is not bad, or even $10 a day is not bad, because the living standards of our village, let me say it's around how many? $3-4 a day. At least with $3, let me say with 500 Kenya shilling, you can have your breakfasts, you can have your lunch, and also you can have your dinner. Yeah, if you arrange it very well. Yeah, so guys, let us know how much money do you use maybe in a day. Here, trust me, in the village you can survive very well with $3 to $4 in a day, because early in the morning maybe you need mandazis, lunchtime you need also maybe something. So 500, which is around $4.50, is enough. Like you'll eat like a medium family. You'll enjoy very well a good meal, a very good meal. Yeah, so let us know in your country how much do you use in a day, or can you survive with $4 or $5 in a day in your place. Wow, it's been a while and the rains have really destroyed this road. This is the road heading to my sister's place. Yeah, but I know maybe once they start living here, I think the road also will be somehow managed. You see, there's a lot of water coming from the top area. Yeah, right now the compound looks very shady. Yeah, very shady. But soon, when you resume work, yeah, we're also going to take good care of this place once more. Yeah, the trees that we planted, a good thing, the trees are still doing quite fine. Yeah, the trees are still growing, so they need to be weeded. I think once we resume the work, we'll come and redo this compound. Yeah, the last time I was here, you had removed all this grass, but right now also I think the grass are helping somehow to reduce the erosion. You know, sometimes when it's too bare, you'll find like you'll find the water washing like the area a lot, but at least when there's grass, there's minimum damage. Yeah, so this one I had weeded it some time back. It's growing very nicely. Yeah, I think some trees also, they love when you're around in the compound. That warmth of the home makes them to grow. Yeah, these are one of the fastest growing trees, but you see here they are like not doing that fine. But I know once they migrate to this place, these trees again will have life. Yeah, so guys, this is my sister's home, or rather my sister's place. Yeah, it's a 3-bedroom house. Yeah, it's been raining a lot, a lot. That's why you're seeing these holes over here. This is the pressure of the water from the roof trying to do this. But once they start living here, I know they'll put maybe the gutters, so the gutters will be helping to reduce the intensity of water. A good thing about a roofed house like this, yeah, if they were living here, maybe they have the gutter and the tank, they will harvest like a lot of water compared to some of the hidden roofs. You know, hidden roof, the roof area is not that much. So for them, they have a borehole here, and you know right now, it's almost full. You see, the water is just here. It's halfway full. You can imagine. Wow. I wish I had a borehole. These are the things that sometimes I wish we had them in our place. Yeah, but here also really helped a lot. You see, at least if not for this design like this with the bags of cement, with everything, all this sand will be getting inside the borehole. At least there is controlled movement. Yeah, so the borehole is like this, or rather this well is like this. Yeah, not many people come to this compound because most of the farms around, like this one has maize, the other one has maize. All the surrounding areas, this is the place that has like a house. Yeah, most areas are they have a lot of shambas. Yeah, so this is the house. Simple. What we've not done, especially the outside area, is just the stairs. The stairs are the only thing remaining, but when you resume work, we will do this. Yeah, this is the stairs area. It's a bit high, you see, from here up to here. It's a bit high. It's almost my waist. Yeah, almost my waist area. It's high. So we'll put a normal stair here, and then we can see what to do. Yeah, a good thing, we did most of the parts. We did the blundering, we did the plastering, we already put the windows. So when we resume, I think we'll start mostly we'll start with the jeeps. Guys, which one goes first? Should you do the walls, like maybe skim them and then you do the gypsum? Because sometimes if you do the gypsum and then again you come to clean the walls, the dirt might dirtify, but we'll find a way. Yeah, so some of the remaining materials are just intact. The bricks are here. The sand, you see, like this sand, this is the one that they had at my sister's place. It's not even as good as the one we are collecting on the road. Yeah, you see, some have like very big particles, very big, but it's still used. A good thing, there's something like a sieve. You can build something like a sieve. So you just shake the sand, and then it removes the big particles so that you get the finest sand, especially putting tiles. So unfortunately, my sister here doesn't have like a place where you can mine sand. So for her case, we just have to buy sand for putting the tiles, because this one cannot be enough. Yeah, because also we'll need some for the stairs and some for the tiles. I think one tipper will be enough. There is a lot of running water, you see. Yeah, you see the way we're having these lines. This is all rainy water. Yeah, but it's a good home. So it's a 3-bedroom sitting on a plot of 100 by 100. Yeah, I think it's an enough area. So for those who are also considering on buying pieces of plot for building, I think 100 by 100 is enough. It's really enough. If you come with a good design of a house, you'll still have like a lot of space, you see. So the house sits on like 40, around 40. So the remaining is like 60. So it's still very big. And also in front there's still like an enough compound. So it's still enough. So let's go in. Yeah. The main reason why I came here is because also we are planning on resuming work, probably maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We'll be officially now resuming work. We need to do the electrical, the cabling, because we already did the piping. Yeah, we are done with the piping. So now we need to do cabling. Yeah, I'm trying to open. So I want to try and do cabling, because at least, yeah, a good thing with her, she already has a post over here, so even getting electricity will be very easy, because this whole area has electricity. So at least the post is just next to her house, so it will just be a dropping cable, and the house will be running. So even the guys maybe who will be doing gypsum, they can even stay at the house. Yeah. So welcome to my sister's house. For the new subscribers who are still wondering where I brought you, we started this project. Actually, my sister had a dream of a house very long time ago, even before I started building my place. So she brought stones, she brought bricks, and they sat here for close to 2 years before she could start, because she has 3 kids, and all of them were in secondary school and one was in the university. And you know, Kenyan education system is very expensive, so like all the money she used to get used to go to school fees, shopping for students and stuff. So we came up as a family and said, because she had the materials, let's try and put for her something here. So we started this house, and I'm really glad that we finished up to the roofing level. Yeah, so it's a 3-bedroom, and even after we finished, we cleaned the house. We cleaned the house very nicely, and then we locked it. It's been locked for maybe a month. It could be a month, yeah, after we finished the blundering. So now we are planning on resuming work. So we will do the wiring. I think the wiring is the first. You have to do first wiring, and then the gypsum, and then the painting of the house, and then again the tiles. So by God's grace, I really hope that we are going to finish this house before maybe we lock it for maybe for the next session. But if we finish like everything, then maybe they're going to move in. You never know. So keep praying for us, and let's keep hoping for the best. Yeah, so let's start from the master bedroom. Just a quick tour. Yeah, it looks a bit dark, so you'll forgive me, guys. Yeah, so over here, yeah, so this is the, yeah, so this is the sorry, so this is the master bedroom. It's very big, it's spacious. It has its own bathroom inside there and toilet. Yeah, it's there. So it also has that space, also 2 tiny windows on this side to bring in the light from this area. Also this window to bring in the light from the front side. Yeah, so all these windows, at least they allow the house to have some light so that it's not dark. Yeah, so the windows are also tall enough. Also the bathroom also has a spacious window also to bring in the light also inside the house. Yeah. Oh. So we have a cement to start work with. So 2 bedrooms, one on this side here, are also spacious. So these 2 bedrooms, they are almost the same size. Yeah, it's also the same size as this one. Yeah, as this one here. So these ones, they share the toilet. Yeah, so there's a common toilet here, which is shared by both these. And the main reason is just to try to minimize, you know, if you have like a lot of toilets in a house, you end up using like a lot of resources. you have to buy 2 sinks or 3 sinks, tiles, everything that comes with the toilet. So the cost is usually twice. So to reduce, you can just play along. Maybe one toilet to be shared and the master bedroom to have their own. Because these ones are very close. Just open your door here and you are in the toilet. The other person also opens and they're using this. So at least that's why we considered this style of housing, rather than all rooms having their own toilets. It will have been very expensive. Yeah, so over here, so this is the living room. We still have some of the timbers, although some were stolen. A lot was stolen. Like very many timbers in this house were actually lost. Some ladders, some timbers, before we had put the windows and before the roof. So it's also good if you're building, at least if you're able, put a store somewhere. At least with the store, you can keep your tools, and if it's possible, you can put someone there maybe to be sleeping in that place. So we really lost a lot of timbers, because in our village most people use firewood to cook. There's also alcohol brewing. There's also just petty theft, someone just stealing timbers maybe to go and sell them somewhere. So that's why we lost a lot. But for the wheelbarrows and stuff, we used to keep them to our neighbor. But for timbers like this or trees like this, you can't take them maybe to a neighbor and store them over there. Yeah, so there's someone calling. Yeah, we are back. Yeah, so I was just trying to advise for those who are building about this. Yeah, especially if you're building maybe in a place far away from your home, maybe in a village somewhere. Those are the challenges sometimes you have to expect, but it's a way of life. But after you put your windows, grills like this, then you're done with the cases of theft. So from the living room, which is very spacious, we also have now this dining, also very big. Yeah, very big dining. Yeah, so the kitchen is going to be an open kitchen also, just like the one we have at my place. So it's going to be open like this. Yeah, so it's also spacious. We are still yet to build the sinks, the sink, the partitions, but we'll build them. Ours will just build simple using bricks, which I know will just come out nicely. Yeah, not so much complicated. At least for the bricks, I think they're way cheaper compared to the ones that you build maybe using the boards. These ones are just cheap. You just find a good design, you come up with something that is also appealing. Also here she will have maybe a sitting area, an island and stuff. Yeah, we will find good designs to decorate the kitchen area, or even before. I think even someone can use it. Yeah, especially if you have the sink area, the kitchen. So these ones will be done maybe slowly as the house advances. Even after you move in, you can still make your kitchen. Yeah, so we'll come up with this. So we also have a pantry. So for her, she's very lucky. At least she also, like, it's a full house. Like everything you need in a house is or can be found inside this house. Yeah, so that's the short tour of my sister's house. So we are planning on resuming very soon. I'll be taking you along, and for all those who have also been like moving with us through this journey, we truly appreciate you. Yeah, so ours is just simple locks. Yeah, simple locks that are not so much complicated. Yeah, so for security issues, for theft, it's just normal, just like anywhere else. Yeah, just sometimes petty here and there, but you have to find ways of survival. Just finding a way of locking. Sometimes when they they sit too much. They are a bit. Yeah, so that is it from my sister's place. At least I'm sure things are going on well here. So when we resume work, we'll keep you the update of everything. Yeah, so also just next here is my cousin's place, Chef Matiko. Yeah, he also has a YouTube channel. We have so many YouTubers in our village, and thanks to YouTube, at least our village has really opened up, and even we have now new construction ideas and stuff, because the internet is very, very powerful. Yeah, fortunately the road is not so good at the moment. Yeah, at least, you know, when we were doing construction at my sister's place, the tippers used to pass here at least and make the road naturally. But now that no one is maybe constructing up here, so the road again has started covering itself. That's why I could not even make it up there using the motorbike. You see, the road is really bad. Yeah, because also of the rainy season. That's why it's a bit challenging for us. So heading home, yeah, with our bike. Oh, I remember I locked the head. Yeah. Poop. Yeah, so it's a very good bike, very good, and I think I did a very good decision in buying it. Before I bought it, trust me, I didn't know even how to ride. Yeah, but then slowly I learned. So for those who maybe someone is teaching them how to ride a bike and it's somehow hectic, the clutch is one of the most important parts of a bike. So once you have to try first. So this is the it's called the name is Konakonari gear lever, something like that. This is the gear lever, I think, this one. So first step, but you also have to have your helmet. So the first step is try to put your bike on neutral. Yeah, so you see, you put your bike first on neutral and then you turn it on. So this one, a good thing, it has you can either use this or you can kick, but since we are using this, yeah, so just put it on and give your, so after you turn it on, you pull your fuel and then you hold your clutch like this, and then you change your gear. You put gear 1 and then slowly, because I only have 2 hands, so slowly you pull, you accelerate as you leave slowly your clutch like this. Yeah, so since we are not driving, so that's the easiest lesson of the basic lesson of driving a motorbike. The most important part is the clutch, so don't leave the clutch like this, the bike will jump. So you just have to leave it slowly as you accelerate, and just you'll be seeing yourself moving. Well, so we just got home. The sun is almost going down. This is where we usually have our sunsets. Yeah, we even opened for Bella and Kitty. Wait, stop. Hey. But Kitty is usually very, yeah, Kitty is always on toes, on time. Yeah, so these new ones, they are not yet used to our cat. I don't know how to train them well so that they can get used to Kitty over here. She's getting problems coping with the brothers, yeah, or the sister. And you see, like Bella, the way she's looking at her. Yeah, you know, some dogs are not so friendly to the cats. Shh. No, Bella. You see the way Bella is looking at Kitty like she's food. Yeah. But hopefully they'll get used to. That's why sometimes it's always recommended, at least if you're getting a puppy, get a small one. At least for a small one, even if you have things like cats, chicken, like any other pets, it's very easy for them to blend easily with the family. But if you get a big one like this, sometimes it's very tricky. You see the way she's looking at our Kitty over here, and they don't know that Kitty was here even before them. Where in? Come on. Yeah. Some dogs are just not so friendly with the cat. So we have done with measuring the first lot of the sand. So tomorrow the main work, I'll just focus on removing all this, putting them there, also transporting all this, and also mixing with this, because if we keep buying and we are not storing it nicely, then we might end up having like we might end up having like a lot we might end up just having a lot of sand that is misplaced like this. Yeah, today we got also good quality. I'm sure, yeah, it's very good. Yeah, so at least once we start our project, we will be worried less, just little materials here and there, because we already have the blocks, we already have the stones, we already have the sand. So this sand will be enough even up to like building. I think even construction, I think it will take us like a good place. So today we were actually supposed to receive our ballasts, but I don't know what is happening. Let me just confirm with the guy who was supposed to bring for us ballasts.
The trying to reach is currently busy.
Currently busy. Yeah, you see that they're pretending as if they are very much clever than I am. So Kitty has taken refuge at my legs because she knows where I am. She's much safer. So the other ones are trying as much as they can to, yeah, I think he has received the call. So let's hear. Maybe before we end our video, maybe we could be having, or we could be receiving our sand, our ballast. Hello, hey, vipi?
Safi.
Utamanage kweli kuleta?
Niko njiani.
Uko njiani unakuja?
Naingia Mavera.
Haya, asante. Wow, we have some good news. So the ballast is just like 20 minutes or 10 minutes away from our home. I'm so much excited. At least with those, we are sure. At least if we start, then there's going to be, at least we'll have cut the costs into a very big part, because at least we already have the blocks, we already have the stones, the sand is here. So we are bringing also the ballast maybe for the flooring. So we are going to move. No, Bella, wait. The solar lights are on. It's 7 p.m. but the day has not ended yet, because this is what we were waiting for. Our truck carrying ballast. It's been a long day waiting, very long day waiting, but finally we have the ballast over here. Yeah, well, we believe we can. Yes, hopefully it will open. Yeah, we tried to clean. Karibu. Karibu means welcome. Yeah. So it's late night, very late. So yeah. Today is not the usual delivery we are getting. So today we are getting ballast. First, let me go and lock the dogs in so that they don't jump on someone Ona. Hii atamwaga kwa ile pale. Sijui atarudi rivers. Kuja muone. Ona kwa hii hapa. Hii yenye iko hapa. Taenda hivi, sijui arudi hivi. Taweza kweli? Yeah, he wants to. Hapa kwa hii hapa kama itatoshea hapa. I don't know, the brakes are working. Yeah, but the driver knows better how to maneuver with the car, so I believe. Jose, zifungie ziko wapi? Ziko nadhani ziko ndani, zifungie kwanza. I want the dogs to be locked in first. Unaweza pandia hata hapa. Oh. Asimwage huko. Anajua penye anamwaga? Sawa. Yeah, because this is the place. Because but these trucks, they're usually very strong, very strong. Yeah. So I just want him to simama hapo Liam. I just want him to mix it with this because it's the same type as this. So this type of ballast, I don't know guys if you can see it. Let me turn on the light so that you can see. This is the one that is a bit dirty. This one here. Yeah, this is the type that they have brought. So usually this has like a lot of maram inside, but also it's very useful during construction in some places, foundation, also lintel. So we'll be picking some here, we mix with this, and then we continue. So there's a hole here. I want them to akuje tu ama ende mbele kidogo akati hivyo hivyo. Yeah. Sasa sipitia hapa. Yeah, at least. So this is how we are building slowly guys, and I know we'll get there because I'm just focusing on the materials. If I'm done with this, so again next month we focus on other things. Kuna kashimo hapo, mwambie ende mbele kidogo. Chini. Yeah. There's a small hole here. Akate kabisa. Oh, kuna mwiba pale. Sasa. Akate. Kata chini. Chini means down. Yeah. Hivyo. Liam is also saying hapo. Njoo kabisa. That way. Asonge kabisa. Haezi rudisha nyuma mwage hata hapa. Ama ni ngumu kidogo. Apande nyuma kidogo. Haiwezi pana. Hapo sawa. Yeah, at least there so that we leave some space. It's a bit late. Yeah. I hope sio chafu sana John. Mbele. Kini iko sawa? Iko sawa kwa vile mwenyewe. Yeah. Well, so thank you so much guys. Thank you so much for watching the video till this point. Kindly subscribe. I know it's a bit dark tonight, but this is the time that we are closing work officially, even for us. So kindly subscribe, and let's get to see you in our next video. Bye bye. We love you so much.